It is so crazy steep and slanted. I mean, look at this is crazy right here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down there. Well, hey there guys, we left Nevada where we had a great time hiking and exploring, and we have moved on to Arizona.
Yeah, we're in the Tucson area and we have hikes planned in a couple of state parks, a national forest, and a national park.
Yeah, plus we're gonna find some great places to eat and visit some friends in the area and maybe see a few other things as well. Tomorrow we've got a big challenge ahead of us in our first hike. So we're gonna take it easy the rest of the day and get some sleep and some rest tonight and be ready to take that on tomorrow.
For our first hike, we're at Picacho Peak State Park.
Yeah, we're here to take the Hunter Trail to the summit of the park's namesake, Picacho Peak, which you can see looming in the background. We hear the views from the top are good, but not spectacular. The main reason we are here is for the challenge of this hike, which we'll tell you about in just a bit. Let's go.
Let's go. We read that the trail is so steep that it has a lot of cables installed for you to hold on to keep from falling.
What do you think so far?
Not too bad so far.
But we just got started,
right?
This trail is rated hard, which some people have actually described it as intense. It's only 2.8 miles on the out and back, but it does have 2,112 feet of climbing on this route to the top. We even hear there's a section where you have to walk the plank, which someone described as an Indiana Jones style adventure. So we're curious to see what that's all about. Still climbing.
Still climbing.
So we have made it to the saddle. And say the hard stuff really begins now. So here at the saddle, we're only about
400 feet from the top of the peak.
Yeah, but we have to descend several hundred feet down to the backside here before we start climbing back up to the peak.
Boo!
So we're gonna get some extra climbing on the backside of this as we continue to head towards the summit, and then on the return, we're gonna have to climb back up what we're about to show you.
Right.
So far though, it really hasn't been that bad.
It hasn't been terribly bad. It has been a climb from the very beginning, but not as bad as I was expecting so far.
But we hear the really hard part is still ahead, so we better get going on that. So here is the section that we have to go down to get to the backside before we start climbing back up towards the summit. And of course on the return on this out and back trail, we'll have to come back every bit of this. One thing that's hard to do is go up and down this thing holding onto the cable with just one hand, so I can use the other hand for recording the videos. Makes it a little more challenging, but doable. Really steep, Paula. Crazy.
Crazy.
It's gonna be a beast getting back up.
Sure is.
It is seriously steep. It is no joke. We got cables on both sides here. That must mean it's particularly slick and steep. We're making our way down. There is some beautiful scenery to take in. Here's the easiest section we've had so far. Somebody installed some steps, Paula.
Nice.
No cables required. Doesn't that look amazing? Let's get up that. Hey, when you get up here, you gonna give me a hug like you're hugging that wall?
I might.
I'm getting a little jealous. All right, I'm ready for it. Give me that hug.
I'll stay close.
This is a crazy section. It's just straight up. That was awesome. Let's do it again. Cable's a little squeaky, Paula. Hope that's not a bad sign. That little cable there is not as thick as the ones we've been accustomed to. Oh wow, Paula. You're not gonna believe what's on the other side of this. It's like a Saguaro village. Who knew this was gonna be up here? How cool is this little spot? Isn't that crazy? Wow. What do you think about this one, Paula?
That one looks tough.
Let's do this. I have waited for, Paula. We have arrived at Walk the Plank. I'll keep my distance till then.
We made it to the peak.
Yay!
How about a high five? Woo!
How about a kiss? I like that even better. Well, what did you think?
Well, I didn't think it was too bad. It was a climb from the very beginning. But then once we got over the saddle and started going down and back up, it was pretty intense. I would agree. Intense is a good word.
Intense is a good word. There were a couple of really steep climbs where you didn't really have much of a foothold and just had to rely on the cables. And then, of course, the little Indiana Jones style plank walk That was, I enjoyed it. I thought
Not
it was
me.
cool.
I was scared.
I thought I had stepped into a movie set there and was playing an extra in a movie.
I'm a little scared about going back down.
I think it's going to be an adventure on the way back.
I think so.
It's lived up to everything that we heard about it,
Yep.
and it's been fun so far. We're going to grab us a bite to eat and take just a little bit of a break and head back down. We're back. Plank. Take 2. These are in the way back. It is so crazy steep and slanted. I mean, look at this is crazy right here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down there. I'll put it all the way down that next big rock at the bottom. Yeah, just balance one on that and then, right, that's it.
Wow.
It's so steep. It's way steeper than it looks.
Glad to have these cables.
You're kind of glowing.
Shaking.
My heart is beating like a jackhammer.
Those two.
You are pretty amazing. Well, that was almost indescribable.
It was. I read somewhere that you need good gloves, good shoes, good ankles, and good knees. And I think that kind of sums it up.
I think that's a good description, right?
We had good weather today too. It was amazing to be out there and climbing. Beautiful.
We did. And it was just a whole lot of fun.
It was. It was
probably
challenging.
the most adventurous trail we've ever been on.
I would say so. We've stopped in to get something to eat at Taqueria Rositas in South Tucson.
Yeah, this is a food truck that has a 5-star rating on Yelp, so we're looking forward to seeing if it lives up to the hype. All right, Paula, it's time for the unveiling, which is followed by the eating.
Okay.
What do we have here?
Carne asada tacos.
All right.
They look good.
They look really good. What else do we have?
And a carne asada burro.
So this is pico, this is avocado, and this is straight up fire. It is like battery acid. It burnt my tongue so much, and even Paula couldn't handle it. That steak is really well done. They grill it here, got some good seasoning to it, and it is just yummy. I'll have some more.
The tortillas on the tacos and the burritos are toasted and they're really good. The burrito comes with the grilled meat, slaw, and cheese. It's delicious.
Well, I gotta say, that's a 5-star food truck.
You're right. Those tacos and the burrito were delicious.
That's 5-star food. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if it's a high-end restaurant or a food truck or what it is. That was amazing.
It was good. Really
Some
good.
of the best carne asada I've ever had.
Yep.
So if you find yourself in South Tucson, definitely check this place out. We can't recommend it highly enough. You will love it too. We're sure of that. And for our second state park hike in the Tucson area, we have driven from Picacho Peak State Park to nearby Catalina State Park.
Yeah, while we're here, we're going to hike the Romero Canyon Trail to Romero Pools.
Let's go.
Let's go. This trail is a 5.5 mile out and back with a little over 1,300 feet of climbing, and it's rated hard, and it's going to be especially hard for us since we did over 2,000 feet of climbing yesterday.
So immediately out of the trailhead, we are met with a water crossing. This wash is normally dry, but because of all the precipitation lately, it is flowing really well. We knew this was going to be something that we were going to have to do to start the day off, so we did bring our water shoes with us. Unfortunately, it is 28 degrees out here right now. So it's already cold. This water is going to be frigid. Oh goodness, Lord help us. That is burr, Paula. Holy smokes. Goodness gracious, that's freezing.
Get there, it's not terribly deep.
Well, that was frigid.
Oh my goodness, it was so cold. I can't believe you went back and forth across it 3 times.
After I went across it the first time to set the camera up, I was like, this is a mistake.
I am glad we brought our water shoes so that we could change and have dry shoes the rest of the trail.
Yeah, I would not want to be hiking the rest of this with socks and shoes that were freezing.
Right.
All right, well, we're just getting started. There's going to be lots to see and maybe some more water we're going to have to cross, but we're prepared.
Right.
We're about 1.5 miles into the hike, and this sun feels amazing.
It does. We've already taken off 2 layers, and it feels so good out here.
Yeah, it's only right around 40 degrees, but we're in short sleeves, and it just feels really good. To borrow an old song from John Denver, sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
Right.
I'm not gonna sing it. Locals say that hiking Romero Pools is a classic Tucson hiking experience with views of the Catalina Mountains landscape, the Sonoran Desert vegetation, and seasonal pools of water, which we should get a good view of today. That's nothing compared to this morning. Well, that hike was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun, and we had some great views, and the waterfalls were really beautiful.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to do it this time of year. It got up into the mid-50s, maybe around 60 today as a high, and it got a little warm on the way back.
It was warm.
You would not want to do this hike in the summer unless you did it early in the morning or late in the evening.
Right.
And also, coming this time of year, we were able to see quite a bit of the seasonal water that's not here throughout the year. So really nice treat for us today. Between the hike that we did yesterday at Picacho Peak and here at Catalina today, 2 great hikes in the Tucson area. We still have a hike that we want to do at the national park in the area, Saguaro National Park. But we're going to save that for another episode.
But for now, that's it for our mission. What's your mission? It comes with cheese and some kind of slaw-like something.
This trail is right. 3, 2, 1. Come on, talk to me, Jimmy. Can you talk? Do you speak English? Let's try this again. Look at this cactus here. I think you got lost, bro. I think that's what he's saying to me. Let me tell you something funny. It's about halfway through that, my hand slipped. And I think we're gonna have a jostle. And we're gonna have to do the whole thing over again. Can you see anything?
No, I never can see anything.
Are we on screen? Is Paula on there? This is a potential fall spot, so maybe I should be rolling the footage here just in case. Whoa. Oh, no such luck. I didn't fall.
That's just weird, man.
So this trail is rated moderate. Moderate, my foot. It's hard. Well, hey guys, it's Jimmy here. Our mission in every episode of this vlog is to share one of our fun-filled adventures with you guys. But our greater mission in life is to share our hope and happiness with you. One of the ways we do this is by giving away digital copies of my book, which we believe will help you in your own spiritual journey. You can get it at no cost by dropping by thereisgraceforyou.com and then clicking on the download button to read it on your favorite device. There's no list to join, no price to pay. It's just our way of trying to be a blessing to you. There are 40 short daily readings in the book that will take you about a minute each to read. So if you're interested in some positive messages to encourage you in your faith, I hope you'll check it out.